No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it down the left. Open spaces. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like,
there he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action on first down. Looking to buy time. Makes the grab. It's Soto.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the quarterback could have found somewhere else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
Catch in the middle, it's Meadows. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Shakes off the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Missouri wants to go fast. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side.
This is a great play by the defensive back. And I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it.
Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense in the hurry up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to...
Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
He's got him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. The Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Tigers in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves us. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Turns it on at midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. the score.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Luna. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires left. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can...
Turning it on! What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Complete to the right. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets it out quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Looking to throw. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the first down and more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of a guy that's...
There he goes. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.